Hello, everybody. This is Christina Fasonic. I'm talking to you live from Wheeling, West Virginia, where I'm normally talking to you live from because I can't go anywhere else. And tonight for WCONA Live, we have a new reader. It's Larry Smith. I'm going to introduce him a little bit, and then he'll do a reading of his work just to showcase some of the stuff that is happening in Northern Appalachia and what we're all about over here. So Larry Smith is a native of the industrial Ohio River Valley, having grown up in Mingo Junction, Ohio, the second of 4 children. His father was a brakeman on the railroad of Weirton Steel, where the author worked 2 summers to help pay for college. A graduate of Mingo High School, Musking College, and Kent State University, he taught at Bowling Green State University's Firelands College from 1970 to 2012. He is the author of 8 previous books of poetry, 2 books of memoirs, 5 books of fiction, 2 literary biographies of authors Lawrence Ferlinghetti and Kenneth Patchen. Larry is the founder and director of the Firelands Writing Center and Bottom Dog Press with its Appalachian Writing Series. He is co-founder with his wife Anne of Converging Paths Meditation Center in Huron, Ohio. His most recent book is The Pears, Poems, from Bottom Dog Press. So tonight I give you Larry Smith. There you go. Hey. How are you this evening, Larry?
Greetings. Glad to see you.
Yeah, it's nice to see you too. So I know you have a couple of short pieces to read for us tonight, right?
Right.
Excellent.
I also have my mask if needed. In Ohio, we're going to start wearing them for sure this week.
Yes, I have one too. My mother-in-law just made me one, so I'm grateful for that since you can't find them anywhere right now.
You have to make them, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, let me get off your screen so you can get on. Go ahead, Larry.
Okay. Well, as Christina mentions, I'm from Mingo Junction, Ohio, and I have a photograph that my son took of Mingo Junction today. Recently, let's see. And my kids and grandkids all love Mingo Junction and love going there, even though it's a very economically depressed area. So I grew up a working class kid in a steel mill town. And 2 poems I'm going to share tonight are right from that atmosphere and that sense of place. I'm beginning to feel that there's like a mythical sense of place that stays inside of us. And so this first poem is called The River. And I know we all know rivers, and rivers know us and are in us. The river. And we went down, boys and girls together, in our school clothes, along the smelly creek, all the way to the river. Brambles and stones beneath our feet, we passed rails and mill gates, and there we stood, looking out in silence at that great river. Too wide to swim across, though some might have tried and drowned too young. And our teacher stepped in, allowing her skirt to rise to her hips like a cloud with her inside. And lifting her arms, she beckoned us one by one to her side, where she blessed aloud our baptism, not to God, but to the waters, and we the fish that lived inside, and they inside of us. Forever and forever, she simply said, you are one. And some laughed for joy, and some bowed their heads and cried. Rivers. I live along the Lake Erie now, about a block away from my house, and so I've always stayed close to the waters. This other one is called Uniontown, and Mingo Junction was a Union town. It's just a little south of Steubenville, about 20 minutes north of Wheeling, West Virginia. Uniontown. Once a month for decades, he brought home the Catholic worker, folded gently and laid on the kitchen table, where it would be picked up, read, folded, and laid back again. a fabric in their lives, like the Catholic prayer missals that she kept in rubber bands and folded in her dresser drawer. He spoke little of the mill except of his friends, left it at the mill gate where others stopped to drink away bitterness, while he climbed the hills to home. Their children were taught by sisters of charity, Franciscans sharing Christ's caring for the poor, by having them bring cans of food each month, and at some secret signal near recess, they all gently roll them forward on the wooden floor. 20 cans of green beans, corn, tomato sauce, reaching the blackboard with sweet laughter, as the young sister feigns surprise, then bends to gather them up, and each and all bow their heads in thanks. And I thank you, and I wish you well. Be well and safe during this time. It's a good time to read and a good time to share.
Thank you so much, Larry, and I hope you stay well. And I hope you'll catch us on Thursday night when Bonnie Proudfoot reads at 8 p.m.
Sounds great.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Have a good night.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
So long.